Okay, I'm here doing a deck profile, my Dark World deck. So far it's doing kind of good. The only decks it really seems to have troubles with is, of course, Wind-Ups. Insectors, somewhat, not really. But other than that, they do very well aside the Mirror Match. So, that's only 3 other decks I have to worry about. The rest of them, it just handles them flawlessly. But here we go. 2 Maxis, insane draw power, turn stopper for your opponent. What else can I say? I still like to run the Fabled Raven because it's a mass discard outlet and it's a tuner. What more could you ask for? And it's a fiend. And you have the core of the deck, Boss Monster, Grapha, Stratos of the deck, and basically the draw engine. Part of the draw engine. Now these two, I like to run one of each for consistency's sake. They're basically the same. I like to run one of each mainly because this one, optional to up to 2 cards. I can target up to 2 cards my opponent controls and special summon this card, then destroy those cards. Silver reads, my opponent has to return exactly 2 from the hand to the bottom of their deck. It's mandatory. Mandatory too. So if they have 1 card, you can't do it. That's why I like running gold. I run 3 beige. Again, consistency. I always like consistency. I'd rather have a beige in hand with a Grapha in the grave than no other Dark Worlds in my hand. And last but not least, 3 Trance Archfiends. This is what makes the deck go. He's basically Dimensional Alchemist for this deck. You can discard 1 card. He gains 500. That's not a cost. So the Dark World monster still gets his effect. And when it's destroyed into the grave, add 1 of your banished dark to your hand. So sweet. Alright, on to the spells. Of course, basic stables, heavy, Dark Hole, Reborn, 1 MST, 1 Foolish, 3 Gates. That's the reason you run the deck. Only 1 Dark World dealings, you'll see why in a second. The only reason I run 1, searchable by snow, just in case you need that extra little discard just to get your turn going, you know. If you pull this with like 3 or 4 Dark Worlds in hand, you should win the game. If you don't, you're a bad player. Or you just have really bad luck. 3 Drag Downs, so nice. I prefer them over Dark World dealings, especially in my build, because I get to fuck with my opponent's hand so much. And those go hand in hand with 2 Mind Crushes, of course. The Mind Crushers go hand in hand with these 2. Deck Devi for pretty much any deck. This eradicates Wind-Ups. And Eradicator also. All those back rows and all those spells. Those pesky spells. And just to make sure I get what I need through Reckless. The extra deck's not done though. Here's what I have. Ancient Fairy, Mirror Match. I'm going against Gravekeepers or some shenanigans. All I have is Raven and Beige. Special him out. Pop their field spell. I gain 1,000. I search out my own field spell and add it to my hand. So basically, I just +1 overall. It's nice. Gaia Knight. The reason I run Gaia Knight is because in my side deck I have Skill Drains, and it's a nice level 6 to go for. Scrap Dragon, of course. Stable. Stardust, stable. Blackwing Dragon. I've been seeing a lot of burn decks running around now lately, and he's super easy to get out. The reason I run him over Dark End Dragon Well, I don't know why I don't run Dark End Dragon. I really don't have the room for a Dark End Dragon, but this, if I can get this out against a burn deck, I have no thing to worry about. Black Rose, basic field blow up. Brionic, Catastor. I run a Compare Attack just in case. You never know. You never know. Andreas, of course. I run Utopia, and I also like to run Utopia Chaos Utopia. It's always nice. Now, I'm missing 3 cards. If you can't guess what the 3 cards are, I'm going to call you stupid. But I'm just going to tell you anyways. Dark Highlander, Steel Swarm Roach, and the 15th card I'm still playing around with. I might make it a Dark End Dragon. I haven't really decided yet, but I'm probably, if nothing else, going to make it a Fabled Ragin, just to have it, or maybe a Fabled Valkyrus. You never know. You never know. Or a Chaos King Archfiend. Who knows? It could be anything. I might as well just leave it empty. This is my wild card slot. This is what it is supposed to be. You know, I wish. And my token. Because they banned him. And I love him. Oh, how I'm going to miss him. Anyways, that's my deck profile. I'm not going to show you my side deck because that's, you know, personal shenanigans. Anyways, rate my deck please. Comment. Give me anything I need to know. By the way, I love this mat. Alright. Peace.